Oh shit. What's up, everybody, man? It's your boy Dre right now. I'm back with another YouTube video. Alright, so y'all already know. This video is gonna be the pros and the cons of us being in the military, aka the Navy. I got my boy right here, Anderson.
What's up, family?
AKA Andy. AKA Computer God, I guess. I don't know.
Alright.
Go ahead, man. Introduce yourself, bro. These my peoples, bro. There's people on here right now. It's not just us looking on the phone. There's people that's actually watching us right now. Yeah. So go ahead, man. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name's Andy. I've been in the Navy for about 4 years now. Overall, it's been a good experience that I wouldn't trade for anything, personally.
Yeah, man, so we finna make a video about pros and cons in the Navy, bro. So, as y'all know, like I stated for me, my experience being in the Navy, there has been rocky parts, but there also has been beneficial parts. But we're gonna get it from another person's perspective as well. So, what's a pro? What's a pro right now? We're gonna start with pro, and then we're gonna do cons. Like, what is a pro for us based off our experience being in the Navy? And you've been in for 4 years. I've been in for only like a good year officially. So for me, I would say a pro is easily is traveling around the world. I mean, but basically, we are in Greece right now. So it's like one pro that everybody is expected to have when they join the military is traveling around the world. And we've only traveled, to be fair, it's not technically travel around the world.
Yeah, you hit certain countries.
Yeah, especially when you first start, because we're only in one specific area of the country. So it's like, in general, it's seeing outside your country.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know? So it's like,
because
that's one pro.
Me personally, I'm from New York. I never left the East Coast before I joined the Navy. So I immediately went to like Chicago, Florida, Spain, Greece. Like, I'm seeing all these places I've never seen before, and chances are I will never see again. And look, I love Spain and I love Greece. Realistically, will I be able to come back after I get out? Maybe not. So it's one of those things you gotta really be appreciative of when you're doing it right now.
Yeah.
Another big pro that I'm experiencing right now is the money. Obviously, like, you know, I've been through, actually, I'm not even gonna get into it, but like, if you're responsible with your money, that shit adds up.
It does.
Like,
that shit adds up.
It's insane.
Save y'all money up. Don't be no dummy out here. Save your money up. I don't give a fuck if your friends is out there buying Hellcats or if they out there buying jewelry and stuff. Save your money up. Let me tell you something. I'm in my whole crew, I'm the one with the smallest chain, but I guarantee you I got the most money. Well, not you. But like, yeah. I mean, where your chain at?
It's in my bag.
Why you ain't wearing it?
I don't want him.
Why you don't want to wear it?
Bro, shut up.
Where you get your chain from, Anderson?
Shut up. On-job training.
That is another thing. Yeah, so basically,
is so unsung. It's insane. Like you go to A school right after boot camp.
Right.
You're still getting paid. Like, you going to school, you're getting paid, and you learning a job.
So basically, like, for me, from my experience, when I went to my A school, I barely learned jack shit. Like, but I passed that bitch. Like, there was times where I studied and I was like, okay, cool, I got it. But then the moment I got into the fleet and like I actually started doing the stuff that I was doing within my rate, I learned it. Like, and I've learned it pretty good. Like, because I'm already a hands-on learner. I'm better as a hands-on learner than to just read the book and But it's like, for the military, what I've noticed is that people learn more better when they're actually doing the job versus just studying for the job. That could be a con for some people, because some people probably is different. They probably learn on the books studying for it first, but I don't know. For me, it was good for me. I was glad, because what if if they just had you studying for A school and they just threw you on the fleet and expected you to know your shit? Because even the people in my chain of command was we know you barely learned shit in Marine. It's okay. We gonna teach you here. You know, like imagine if they just threw you out and they expected you to know everything that you learned from A school and that you still had that knowledge. That'd be some bullshit.
Yeah.
That'd be some bullshit. But yeah, bro, that's a pro. So we got 3 pros. We got save money, travel around the world,
on-job training.
On-job training. Now let's do 3 cons.
I think the biggest con, probably the strain it can have on relationships back home. Like,
Okay.
you got a spouse, you got, friends, whoever have you, and y'all used to talking like every single day, and all of a sudden y'all going however long without talking, and it's like, I don't know. It's something like I'm kind of going through with some of my friends, where it's like, I finally get to talk to them, but it's only for a certain amount of time, and then they're like, yo, like, what?
Relationships and shit like that wise. Me on the other hand, I'm single as fuck, so I can't relate when it comes to like struggling, talking to my girl downstairs, because I don't do that long distance shit, and if I did, like I told y'all, my girl wouldn't be in the Navy. I ain't on that bullshit. You're not finna play me. I preached this so many times that me personally, I would not date any female in the Navy. I would not marry any spouse in the Navy, not even on a damn ship, because I just feel like that's a waste of time. That's a waste of bullshit. That's like me, like it goes back to like saying like, it's kind of confusing because it's like, I've been through so many situations, like you said, with your friends and stuff like that. Like you've seen it, like your friends dealing with it. A lot of my friends, like, they tell me their experiences and the things that they're going through, and it's like, I don't understand how you didn't learn the first time that this was like a bad idea. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, not every chick is like playing out dirty or she outside or some shit like that. But at the same time, it's like for me, bro, like I will only like mess around with a chick if she is on my ship. I mess around with her. If she's in the Navy, all right, I mess around with her. We probably like fuck or something. But I would never like try to go out with her. I never like try to like marry her. Like, nah, like, bro, I'm marrying a civilian, bro. Like, I don't want my woman being in this type of organization.
Yeah.
You know,
man.
like, I want to know what it's like. And this gonna sound selfish, but it's like, I want to know what it's like to be in the military. I don't want us both to be in this type of field.
Yeah,
you feel me? Let me be in this field.
Yeah, you gotta figure too. Say you go on a 9-month deployment, you come back, and then y'all finally, obviously, I'm not gonna get down to the nitty-gritty details of relationships, that's just unnecessary. But y'all together for 3 weeks, things are getting right, and all of a sudden, boom, she turned around, she gone.
Yo, that can happen. That definitely can happen.
Now what?
You can go on deployment and then come home expecting to spend time with your wife, but your ship is relieving our ship. Nigga, what? Oh my gosh. Like, that shit can happen. Like, that's why I don't know. No.
Yeah, I'm not taking that risk.
What's another con?
All right, so relationship stress.
Another con for the Navy.
I think, and obviously, like, obviously, we got shelter, food, we got all the things for a sustainable environment, but we don't have the amenities anymore. Obviously, like, bro, I woke up this morning, I had natural sunlight coming in my damn room.
That is another thing, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'd be going days without sunlight.
That's a con. That's a big ass fucking con. So when we're on deployment, there will be times where you didn't even notice that you even got, like, that you haven't had sunlight in days.
Yeah.
Like, you'll be so comfortable on the fucking ship that you will be inside that bitch and it'll be just that. Like, there were times, there was a good little week where I didn't even, like, I noticed that I haven't even went outside and touched some sun. And I went outside, I was like, fuck, this shit bright as hell. Bro, like, and I told myself before deployment, like, I said, bro, I wouldn't do that shit because that shit seemed scary to me.
Yeah, I do that too.
But I go outside though. Like, I'll go outside sometimes during my lunch break and I'll read my book and shit, get some sun and all that shit, bro. That shit's important. Like, sunlight is still important. Like, I'm telling you. It don't matter, like, how hot it is. Like, at least some type of sunlight throughout the day. I'm telling you, there are people on the ship like now, like who don't go outside until they're like need to.
Yeah.
They'll stay on that goddamn ship. I'd be like, bro, I couldn't do that. I can't even imagine that shit. Like it's the having taste like local food.
Yeah.
I think
Wait, what?
No, I was gonna say like I think one of the cons. This is a risky con because it's some people start to lose themselves.
Yup.
Because they be on the ship for so much
Yep.
and they see the same faces every time. That
Yes.
they forget how to interact with people that are like new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, we speaking from the experience of being on a small boy where there's only a few hundred people. So you've seen the same faces every day, multiple times a
Every
day,
day, yeah.
for months on end. But like, you go on a big deck like a carrier, it's got 5,000-6,000 people. Like, you seeing new faces every single day. You always meet new people on the mess decks, just walking around. But for us, you meet a whole crew in the first like 2 weeks, and it's just those same people.
Yeah.
And then I ain't gonna lie, people be getting so bored with themselves. All they do is just jack about other people's business. But
Yeah.
I digress.
I feel you on that one. That is another thing, like people just get bored and shit and just do the most craziest shit. Like we go through patterns of deployment where like people get to fighting, then people get to fucking. It'd be so crazy.
Yeah.
Deployment is a fucking roller coaster, literally. And that's one of the things that I feared that like I would like lose myself and like forget, because I'm naturally a social like butterfly for real. So like I really like to get to know new people. So I thought that would be something that I would end up like losing because of deployment, but no, I ain't lose that. No. I ain't lose that, no, because I genuinely like to talk to people. I genuinely like to speak to new people and stuff, and get to know people. So yeah, that's a con, but it's a fear. It's a fear of a con, because yeah, I feel like this last con, this one,
I don't get any days off. I get 7 days a week.
oh, I can't relate.
Like, I know you be sitting down there.
I can't relate. We sit on our ass. I got one of the easiest jobs ever. And I love my job.
Oh,
we sit on
nah.
our ass all day. We work from 8 to 16. We get holiday routines. Bruh. Like, I love my job. My job works. And that's why I work hard on my job, because it's so easy. Why not work the hardest? Why not try to work the hardest?
Amen.
You feel me? Like, if it's such an easy job, like, show that you're worth it, you know? And I feel like everybody works hard within the rate, or they at least try to. I mean, it could be worse, you know. Yours could be worse. CS's work on a daily as well.
Yeah.
They don't get holiday routines. They
don't.
They got CS's that work nights, CS's that work days.
Yeah, and they
Fucking-
gotta cook every single meal.
Yeah, bro.
And CSs catch mad shit because they're running low on supplies. And obviously there's so many like things and variables that go into getting food on board.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden the CS is running low and they gotta make corn dogs and they
Oh,
struggling to
shit.
get vegetables out. And it's like they catch the issues because they're working with what they got. They don't have like steak, lobster, burgers. Like, they don't have the good stuff. They just working with what they got.
Type shit. All right, well, that was 3 pros and 3 cons for y'all about the Navy. It's my boy Anderson. Hey, let them know wherever they can find you, bullshit, whatever.
I don't really be all too active, but Instagram _631 Connor
Type shit.
and Snapchat is you brickhead.
You breaking it, I'm dead.
Yeah.
Y'all make sure y'all follow me as She Call Me Kulo. She Call Me Chulo. Make sure y'all subscribe. If there's anybody new, if you new, you said what?
Did you say culo?
Chulo. I mean, right. Hell no. But
Oh, you asked?
if anybody new, if you're new to the military, or if you think about joining the military, join.
Yeah, definitely. Like we said, like traveling, learning a good trade is probably going to apply in the outside world.
Type shit. I
And
feel
you
you.
just become for the most part, you just become a better person overall.
Type shit.
Like I know the person I was at 17 when I left my mama's house. I'm about to be 22 and I feel like a different person.
Type shit. Yeah. But yeah, that is it for this video, everybody, man. Make sure y'all subscribing to this channel. If you are new to this channel, make sure you subscribe, make sure you share, like, comment down below. If you in the military, now this is from my experienced military people. If you in the military right now, comment down below a pro and a con right now. I need to know what y'all's, from y'all perspectives, y'all pros and y'all cons, based off y'all experiences of being in the military. And if you're not in the military, what are some pros and cons that you feel like would happen once you join and shit like that? All right, y'all. That is it. Peace.